Have you ever been in a mode called the Goblin Mode? Have you? Well, the Goblin Mode I have been in, and I love to be in that mode. Hey everybody, I welcome all of you back to my channel, that is English with Nilanjana ma'am, and I'm Nilanjana. I'm sure you all have had a good Christmas and waiting for the new year. The most popular word, well, I should say, the most popular Oxford word of the year 2022. Yes, the award goes to none other than Goblin Mode. So what is this Goblin Mode? In today's video, we are going to find that out very soon. So when I came to know about this Oxford most popular word of 2022 yes, when I knew that it was this term Goblin Mode, well, first I was a bit taken aback because I didn't expect this word to be voted as the most popular one, but people voted it, and I heard that this is the first time that Oxford allowed people to take part in this vote, and this particular term Goblin Mode got about 93% of the majority. But why this term? And then as I started gathering the information, what I found is this is nothing but a result of the lockdown experience that people went through all over the world, and it is you can say it is an output of that pandemic, the dreaded, you can say, that pandemic experience, that pandemic time when people had to shut themselves out totally from their friends, from people, from social life or public life. You can say people had to stay at in the secured area of their homes, and they couldn't party, they couldn't have fun at the coffee shop, or they couldn't meet or hang out with their friends or the loved ones. They were forced to stay in, and what they did is they transformed their own homes into a den, you can say. Living a life yes, in a bit of chaos, and you're lying on the sofa, you're lying on your bed, and you're doing nothing but eating, sleeping, drinking, and you're watching TV, or you're watching when you're watching Netflix, you're watching stuff on TV for hours together. So you almost become like a couch potato, you can say. But the thing is, you are you are in a situation, you are in a condition where you can say you are in a self-indulgent mode, and you are lying lazy. So lazy, greedy, you can say, yes, totally shut out from the public life, meaning you can say you are being according to Oxford, it is a state of being unapologetically self-indulgent, lazy, greedy. These are the words that are used by Oxford to define this term Goblin Mode. So that's the thing. So it's a state where you're doing nothing, and you are you're on your own, but you can say if you just if you just forget this pandemic situation going on outside, you are in your own comfort, very happy. Well, we shouldn't say very happy, but in your own zone where you are enjoying only by yourself, and you're eating, drinking, being merry. You're watching TV, or you're listening to music, or you're doing your own thing. You're doing your own thing, but actually you're doing nothing. You're not doing anything, you can say that much productive, but you are just passing time, you can say, in a bit of luxury. You're eating, drinking, being merry. That is a state. So self-indulgent state, and a bit of greedy because you're eating and drinking, yes, all the time. So that is the thing actually, and it is that kind of a mood. Now we need to find out why goblin. Check it out. All right, now this is this is a bit funny. Now, according to Western, like you can say, I mean, Western mythology. Now, what are goblins? So, goblins are like these, these ugly little monsters who like to lurk in cozy places. They like to stay in cozy and very comfortable places, and well, they don't care about their looks or whatever, and they just like to lurk in cozy places. Oh, that's the one thing. So yes, they are a bit of evil, but they are not like these hungry demons or stuff like that. So that is the thing. They are ugly little monsters who love making mischief, well, around the home. Now, people are comparing themselves to goblins. Why? Now, the main reason is that people are not going out because outside the pandemic is going on. People are forced to stay in their homes. So you're not applying your lotions and potions, thing like that. You're not applying your makeup. You're not caring about your looks or your external appearance, or you're not bothered about well, your presentation, how you're looking like yes, in public life, because you have to avoid public life at that time. So that is why people, I mean, this term goblin. So goblin, in the sense, you're lurking around in your cozy comfort area in your home, number one. Number two, you're not caring about the look. So you look like a goblin almost. Well, sometimes not combing your hair, and your dress is shabby, your hair is not like proper, or you're decent, because you don't care about your look. You're staying at home, and you know that you have to stay at home for a long time. So you're not bothered about your hair, or your hairdo, or your shoes, or your clothes, or the way you're looking like. You only are lying on the bed or the sofa or the couch, and like watching TV, or like sleeping, taking rest, eating, drinking, cooking, cleaning, again sleeping. So that's the thing. But that is the mode, the goblin mode. So did I look like a goblin during the lockdown? Yes, I did. We all did. In fact, we all looked like these goblins, didn't we? Because we didn't care about our looks. We were so much worried about, what's going to happen to us. Well, whether we all will survive or not. And then, like one lockdown, then again the other, then the other. So, and we are, well, so what did we do? We didn't care about our looks, did we? Or, well, the presentation, or the makeup, never, or the clothes, or the shoes. No, we were only busy, we had to pass the time very fast, because we were not very fond of these lockdown experiences. So, and when you're passing the time, so why not eat, sleep, and yes, I mean, be merry in our in the safe zone of your home. So that's what people did all over this world. So you can say that this goblin mode was like a long hibernation kind of a period for us. Yes, the hibernation that, we have heard about, like animals taking this hibernation. They are forced to take this hibernation periods. So it was almost the same thing for us. So according to a renowned author, Caleb Madison, the goblin mode is like staying home and getting weird. Because you're staying home, you're getting weird, meaning what? You're doing all the nonsense, like you're not combing your hair, you're not maybe you're not like caring about your appearance, or the presentation, and you're only doing your own thing, so in your own den, almost living like an animal. So that's why the goblin mode. So, well, that's a nice kind of definition, or complete shedding of the mask of public life. So that's what we had to do. We had to completely, cut ourselves off from the social life. Now, very interestingly, let's just find out that how did it all start? From where did it all begin? The use of this term with the two words, Goblin Mode. So, I learned that in the year 2009, a Twitter user named Jennifer had tweeted, quote, M was in full hyperactive goblin mode last night. So we don't know who this M was, but that's what the tweet went like. And since then it was going viral, this goblin mode. And so going goblin mode, or I am on a goblin mode, or so and so was in a hyperactive goblin mode. This kind of the language was doing the rounds on the internet. So yes, you can call it kind of a slang on internet. And then in 2000, back in 2007, this term like beast mode was doing the rounds. After that came savage mode, so like wild savage mode. So this mode actually refers to, it's a special style of gameplay, meaning used in this gaming, the video games people play. So where you move 10 times faster or you appear as a zombie. Okay, so that is the mode. So it is it's a particular special style. It's a peculiar style of gaming where you can move 10 times faster than the normal mode. So that is the thing. So beast mode, savage mode, and finally goblin mode, which happens to be voted as the most popular word of 2022. So that brings us end to this video. Stay tuned for more, and if you have not subscribed, do consider subscribing. Thank you. Please subscribe to this channel and keep supporting.